Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark have only been professional rivals for about a year, but their fiery competition has already become a major talking point across the WNBA. What was once a simmering tension has now exploded into a full-blown storyline, thanks in large part to former NFL quarterback Dan Orlovsky, who didn't hold back during a recent national radio interview. Orlovsky laid it out plainly: she hates Caitlin Clark. That simple statement turned what many saw as a typical rivalry into something far more intense and personal. According to Orlovsky, Reese's aggressive style on the court isn't just the result of playoff intensity or competitive spirit, it's personal. He suggested that Reese, now a rookie with the Chicago Sky, is still carrying the weight of their college battles into their professional matchups. Orlovsky believes Reese is determined to make life difficult for Clark, sending a message every chance she gets. "It's obvious," he said. "She wants to send a message every possession." This view adds a whole new layer to the games, framing them not just as athletic contests, but as emotional battles simmering beneath the surface. But Reese hasn't publicly confirmed any personal grudge. In fact, when speaking to the media, she tends to downplay the drama, focusing instead on what really matters to her: building a winning culture and defining her team's identity. After a particularly physical and fiery Fever Sky game that had plenty of hard screens and back and forth trash talk, Reese kept things straightforward. "I'm a competitor. She's a competitor. That's basketball," she said, refusing to fan the flames of controversy. Her perspective suggests that while the rivalry is intense, it might not be fueled by personal animosity, but rather by the natural heat of competition. A lot of the tension between these two traces back to last year's NCAA championship game, a defining moment that has since taken on a life of its own. In the final seconds of that game, Reese made a now iconic gesture toward Clark, flashing John Cena's famous "You can't see me" sign. That moment quickly went viral, becoming a cultural touchstone that sparked debate and divided fans. What was meant as a competitive taunt became a symbol of a fierce rivalry that crossed over into social media frenzy. Both Reese and Clark capitalized on the exposure, turning the buzz into lucrative NIL deals and eventually becoming top picks in the WNBA draft. That championship showdown became more than just a game. It was a launching pad for a rivalry the league couldn't ignore. Now the big question on everyone's mind is whether the hostility between Reese and Clark is genuinely personal, or if it's a narrative built by outsiders to spice up the league's storylines. Orlovsky stands firmly on the side of it being real, claiming he's heard from people close to the Sky's locker room that Reese's feelings toward Clark run deep. However, seasoned voices within the league urge caution, reminding fans and media alike that rivalries and friction have always been part of the sport's fabric. Former MVP Sheryl Swoopes recently weighed in, saying, "Every great era has needed friction. If these two push each other to new heights, the league wins." Her point is clear: healthy competition, even if heated, can elevate the game and create unforgettable moments for fans. Despite the tension, there's more that connects Reese and Clark than divides them. Clark has repeatedly praised Reese as a phenomenal rebounder who never takes a play off, recognizing the toughness and skill she brings every night. On the other side, Reese has acknowledged Clark's incredible ability to draw attention to women's basketball, crediting her with bringing unprecedented eyeballs to the sport. Beyond their on-court battles, they've appeared side by side in national advertising campaigns and share representation through several corporate partners who are eager to tap into their combined star power. This shared business relationship highlights that, at least off the court, they are more teammates in growing the sport's profile than bitter enemies. Still, sparks continue to fly when these two face off. In their most recent matchup, Reese put up a double-double with 14 points and 15 rebounds. After a powerful putback dunk, she let out a primal scream directed right at Clark, showing just how fired up the rivalry can get. Clark fired back immediately. On the next possession, hitting a deep three-pointer right on the logo, and was caught on courtside microphones saying, "We're just getting started." Moments like these only add fuel to the fire, signaling that this rivalry is far from over and promising plenty of drama as the season unfolds. Front office executives aren't just watching the rivalry, they're quietly celebrating it. The buzz surrounding the early season Fever Sky matchups has translated into record-breaking streaming numbers, with fans flocking online to catch every minute of the action. On top of that, ticket prices for their upcoming rematch in Chicago this July are soaring on resale sites, nearing NBA game levels. A WNBA marketing official candidly admitted, "Storylines drive sport. Right now, Angel and Caitlin are must-see TV." In other words, this rivalry isn't just about two players, it's about creating excitement, drawing in fans, and helping elevate the entire league to new heights. The rivalry between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark has become a defining feature of this WNBA season, captivating fans and media alike. Whether it's fueled by genuine personal animosity or amplified by the narrative machines of sports media, there's no denying the intensity these two bring to every game. Their battles are fierce, their personalities larger than life, and their impact on the league undeniable. For the fans watching at home, this rivalry offers a storyline filled with passion, skill, and the kind of drama that keeps everyone on the edge of their seats. As the WNBA season progresses, all eyes will be on these two stars to see how far this rivalry can push them, and what it might mean for the future of women's basketball. What makes this rivalry so compelling is how it blends raw competitive fire with genuine respect. Both Reese and Clark are fiercely determined to win, and their intensity spills over into every possession. Yet beneath the surface, you can sense a grudging admiration for each other's talents and work ethic. This mix of competition and respect is what fuels their performances and drives them to constantly raise their games. It's a dynamic that sports fans have seen time and again, a rivalry that pushes two great players to new heights, while also building a narrative that resonates beyond the court. Their contrasting styles add another layer of intrigue. Clark, known for her lightning-fast scoring ability and deep shooting range, is a true offensive powerhouse who can change the game with a single shot. Reese, on the other hand, dominates physically inside, controlling the boards, and setting the tone with her relentless energy and aggressive defense. When these two clash, it's not just a battle of points but a contest of wills, styles, and basketball philosophies. Watching them compete feels like witnessing a chess match in motion, where every move counts and neither is willing to give an inch. As the media spotlight intensifies, both players have shown remarkable poise in handling the pressure. Clark's calm, collected demeanor contrasts with Reese's fiery passion, yet both are savvy in managing the narrative around them. They use interviews and social media strategically, sharing insights about their work ethic and team goals, while deflecting unnecessary drama. This maturity not only helps them stay focused on basketball, but also endears them to fans who appreciate athletes who keep it real and grounded despite the hype. Off the court, their shared experiences as young stars navigating the pressures of professional basketball have created unexpected parallels. Both women have had to adjust quickly to the heightened scrutiny that comes with being the face of their franchises and rising stars in the league. From endorsement deals to media obligations, they're learning the business side of sports while trying to maintain their competitive edge. This shared journey, even as rivals, adds a layer of complexity to their relationship, one built on mutual understanding of what it takes to succeed at this level. Looking ahead, the Reese-Clark rivalry promises to be a defining storyline for the WNBA for years to come. With each matchup, they push each other harder and draw more eyes to the league, elevating women's basketball to new heights. Fans can expect thrilling games filled with dramatic moments, highlight reel plays, and plenty of emotional intensity. Beyond the rivalry itself, their battles symbolize a larger movement, the growing excitement, visibility, and respect for women's professional sports. As the season unfolds, the world will be watching, eager to see how this fierce competition shapes the future of the game.